I know that my previous video about Miami was a bit hateful, so I wanted to make amends before I leave the city, since I'm going to be relocating to Europe for a while. For this Miami video, I'm going to be showing you the best neighborhoods to live in Miami. According to a new report from the real estate website redfin.com, interest in relocating to Miami has tripled since last year and now ranks higher than any other destination in the US. So if you're part of those statistics and you're wanting to move to Miami, this video will come in handy. If you're new to the city and you're wanting to explore new neighborhoods, this video is also for you. Let's get into it. Let's start with La Creme de la Creme, Miami Beach. Miami Beach is the Miami life dreamland. It is one of the best cities to live in Miami because it's a small town that really offers everything you need, from a very chill beach life to a non-stop party life. It is pedestrian friendly and the transportation system works quite well in the area of Miami Beach. The traffic is still a bit crazy, like everywhere else in Miami. However, everything is much closer so you can bike or walk to places. Overall, the neighborhood is known to be safe, there are good schools, and is a friendly place for families. The coastal breeze maintains a cooler temperature with slightly less humidity, so those things are definitely a plus. There are also super trendy and delicious restaurants and cafes all over the neighborhood. Moreover, there are a variety of events going on every weekend, so there's no room for a dull moment in Miami Beach. Just so you know, Miami Beach is subdivided into 7 neighborhoods, south of 5th, or Sophie, which is the most southern tip of Miami Beach. This area is currently among the most luxurious neighborhoods in Miami Beach. Sophie in Miami is home to the city's wealthiest residents and celebrities. People love this area because it's small, exclusive, and it's also walking distance to everything you would want to visit in Miami Beach. South Beach is a party neighborhood. The bars stay open until 4 in the morning and many restaurants are open 24 hours. Condo sales range from $200,000 to $750,000, while rental prices are about $2,000 or more per month. The downfall is that this area lacks parking, so it's best to consider it if you don't have a car, or you can get a parking garage storage unit, which are pricey but worth it. Mid-beach is the perfect area for families and shopping adventures. The houses by the beach are more costly, but you can find rental units between $1,300 and $2,000 a month. As a local, this is the beach area that I like to visit the most since it offers a more residential vibe, so it's quieter and also there's room for parking. Besides that, there is this super yummy restaurant that I love. It's perfect pre or post beach. It's called Broken Shaker. Sunset Island is another small residential community. This neighborhood is on the west coast of Miami Beach and is ideal for watching the sun go down. Here you will find luxurious homes with private parkings, boat docks, and waterways that lead to Biscayne Bay. It is possible to find a house for rent for less than $10,000 a month. North Beach is north of the Mid-Beach area. Houses here are more affordable than in Mid and South Beach. However, there are dangerous areas in North Miami Beach. So if you're going to pick a place, make sure that you explore the neighborhood with your own eyes before making any decisions. Surfside. This is a quiet small part of Miami Beach, is well loved by locals. Surfside is also relatively affordable, with detached homes selling between $300,000 and $500,000. Condo units sell for around $200,000, while rent is as low as $1,200 in some buildings. Finally, we have Bal Harbour. If you want to avoid tourists and congestions of people, this could be the place for you. It's located at the tip of Miami Beach. Most beachfront condominium complexes rent units for $2,500 to $4,000 a month. Beach sports and entertainment is highly popular around this area of town. You also have the Bal Harbour Shops complex, which is popular for luxury stores and coffee shops. In conclusion, if money is not a problem, maybe you can go for south of 5th. If you need a more affordable option, you can pick a place in North Miami Beach. And if you want to be away from the crowd, you can try Bal Harbour. Also known as the Manhattan of the South, Brickell, a super fast growing area in the country. This neighborhood is in the top places to live in Florida. Brickell has a very attractive job market for young professionals and investors. If your career is in banking, real estate, investments, restaurants, business, engineering, and even legal occupations, you are going to want to be in Brickell. The neighborhood is mostly inhabited by people ages 21 to 35. The majority of the residential buildings in Brickell are absolutely beautiful. The neighborhood is also close to the water, so you get that ocean breeze throughout the day. Besides that, you don't really need a car if you live in Brickell. Besides that, if you do love Brickell, you're not going to need a car because there is so much to do around the area. The downfall here is that there are not a lot of schools in the neighborhood. I also don't know any, although there are some very close by. For that reason, Brickell is best for couples without kids or for people who are single. When it comes to the lifestyle here, most people work throughout the week and they attend events in the evening during the week. On the weekends, they can walk around, visit nightclubs, restaurants, shops, and coffee shops. In one of my previous videos, I talk about how people in Miami are so rude. I'm literally recording a nice video right now, and we had some people, like a mom and a dad, behind us, and they were honking at us and like flicking the finger like it's a big deal. Like they're, I don't know. Yeah, and they had space to go through, but they just wanted us to move. So yeah, that's how people are in Miami sometimes. If you care about being nearby the metropolis area, but you want a slightly more laid-back lifestyle, I recommend you take a look at the Midtown area in Miami. This is where I lived for about a year, and let me tell you that I would do it again and again. This is one of my favorite places to live in Miami. It may not be the best area for families, but definitely suitable for young adults. Coconut Grove is one of the Miami's safest places to live, and people that live there will agree with me. The area has a low crime rate with police control 24/7. Moreover, the Grove offers a bohemian beauty and vibe. The lifestyle here is laid back, the landscape is lush, and the living is luxurious. It's just a 10-minute drive to Brickell and about a 50-minute drive to the airport. It is a quieter neighborhood, but it still offers a fun time with bars, great restaurants, indie boutiques, parks, and attractive walking streets. In terms of housing prices, there are about 98 homes for sale at the moment, ranging from $185,000 to $36.8 million. The luxury and non-waterfront properties are over $1 million. And you can imagine that the ones with waterfront are the most expensive ones. For $650,000, buyers can enter the single-family market. Now, if you wish to rent, the average rent for a one-bedroom in Coconut Grove is currently between $1,500 to $2,000 a month. One-bedroom apartments with waterfront will be over $4,000 a month. Family homes are over $5,000 a month depending on the area, with the high-end options being over $10,000 a month. The best thing about living in Coconut Grove is that the neighborhood has a strong sense of community because it's a walkable neighborhood with natural gathering spots. People walk to the restaurants for dinner and their children ride their bikes to school. If you are interested in the neighborhood, I recommend you visit Vizcaya Gardens, the Tropical Botanical Garden, the Kennedy Park, Coco Walk, and my favorite restaurant in the area, Farinelli. Hey! What do you like the most, the Grove or Coral Gables?
Grove.
Yeah?
Grove kid.
Thank you. Not far from Coconut Grove, we have the city of Coral Gables, the Miami Mediterranean suburb. The founders of Coral Gables designed a community that resembled a European city. Therefore, the city has a Mediterranean revival-style architecture, fountains, and European-style piazzas, making it easy to forget that you're living in the heart of a major urban area. Coral Gables is famous for having tree-lined streets with plenty of space to walk, stroll, jog, and bike. Coral Gables residents love to spend time outdoors enjoying the beautiful city. Attractions include the Venetian pool, golfing, visiting recreational social clubs, going to bookstores and coffee shops, enjoying the collection of boutiques and galleries, and of course enjoying the well-regarded restaurants on the streets around Miracle Mile. Moreover, the University of Miami is in the neighborhood. And if you didn't know, UM is ranked 50th among the nation's top-tier institutions in the US News World Report. In conclusion, Coral Gables is one of the prettiest cities in Miami and is the perfect place to enjoy your life as a student, a single individual, in a relationship, or even to raise a family. If you don't care about the big city lifestyle and your priority is to find an affordable home to raise a family, you should consider Kendall. It's a 30 to 45 minute drive south from the airport, but although it's far from the rest of the city of Miami, it's a nice place to live. Today we're recording Kendall. Very exciting. This is where my parents live. It's where I lived for a long time. So when it comes to deciding whether Kendall is for you or not, I would say that things to consider is that it's a slower paced city. They have cheaper options. So Kendall is not officially a city yet. That being said, we pay a little bit less of property taxes. So that makes rent a little bit cheaper. And when I say a little bit, let me tell you an example. A 3-bedroom house or townhouse could be, I'm gonna say with this market, probably closer to $3,000 a month, which for Miami, it's decent. Okay, very decent price. So there's that. There's also all types of department stores, supermarkets, shopping malls, hospitals, places to eat, so restaurants, dessert places are really good. They have good schools. Ferguson, I think, is a famous school here in Kendall. And what else? So nearby, they have this street called Chrome, where you're going to find more of the rural stuff. So like artisanal goods and foods. You can do horseback riding, strawberry picking, all that, cute rural stuff. And it's about 20 minutes away from here. Then you also have Naples, the city of Naples, 2 hours away. It's not like Miami Beach, it's more like your typical retirement American beach. It's really cool. Something else to consider is that there's a big Latino culture here in Kendall. So you're going to find a lot of Venezuelans like me, Colombians, Cubans, and other ethnicities as well. But it's a very nice, complete, cool neighborhood. Let me show you around. I hope you enjoyed the Kendall video, and if you're still interested in residential / family like neighborhoods, Doral is another one. They also have very good schools and a lot of parks and workout places. The only problem with Doral is that it's sort of an industrial area, so there are a lot of offices and warehouses and industries and companies and stuff going on, so the traffic there is ridiculous. I'm definitely not down to drive over there to show you. I'm sorry, I'm being lazy about that. It's just so stressful for me, but some people are okay with that. So if you don't care about traffic issues, that could be a good place for you. But yeah, you can do a quick Google search and see if Doral is for you. Miami has great things to offer, including a summer weather the whole year, good food, a fun social life, valuable commercial and residential real estate, as long as we don't sink, home for grand national and international businesses, and fewer taxes. However, if you want to know about the cons of living in Miami, check out my previous video on Miami. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I lived in Miami for 12 years. Best of lucks to you, and see you next week.